Hello everybody and welcome back to the French Plain Farming Simulator 22. Now let's talk a little bit about cowsheds, because this cowshed is a different cowshed to what we placed here yesterday. If you've seen the first episode, you will know that we placed the cowshed down, and when we came to the feed trigger here, it did not work. This was a different cowshed. We've placed this is the second cowshed we put here. So we've had to replace the cowshed that we had. And as a side note, I had to sell the cowshed we bought yesterday at a great loss. I think I lost 75,000. We bought it for 150,000 and sold it for 75,000. And also we bought 50 sheep for 12,500 and sold them for £500. Euros. So I hope this is okay with everyone, but I've had to add in 87,000 for the losses we incurred, because it doesn't seem very fair to me that if you buy something and it's faulty and you take it back, they only give you half of what you've paid for it. So that doesn't happen anywhere else, so it shouldn't happen here. But there we go. So we've got a new cowshed. It's done a little bit to the surrounding area. Let's have a look. But I don't mind it too much. It's made a kind of sort of a concrete path around the surrounding area where we can drive our machines or whatever. So it's okay. It's fine. We'll just leave it like this. That's fine. So what we need to do today, I've got lots of stuff to do. I'd like to buy some land, and I would like to make this animal island. We've got cows here already. I also would want to have sheep and chickens. So and also, to get things started on our farm, I would like to have at least 4 greenhouses. So I think maybe what we should do is we can place the sheep pen and the chicken pen, but we can't actually feed them yet, so I can't get the animals yet, but I can place the pens. So let's do that first of all. Let's go into construction and go to animals and go to sheep, and the one I want is, I think it's this one. Yes, I think it's this one. And we need to, hang on, is it this one? Yes, it's this one. So we can put it here, but the only thing is that there's a bit of a kind of it's not quite flat on the edge here, so we need to put it in a little bit. In fact, I might put it over here where it's a bit sort of flatter and away from the water a little bit, so it's kind of flat. So I'll put that fence there where there's nothing against it like water or anything. Where do we pick up our wool? Let's try putting it here anyway and see how that goes. Let's have a look at it. So, where do we pick up our wool? Oh, here we are. This is the wool spawn point. And if I'm right, there's nothing going on against this fence. And let's just make sure there's nothing floating in the air. No, nothing floating in the air. So this is fine. This is fine. We just need some sheep. But we'll do that some other time, because I need to get some grass for them to eat. And we've already cut this bit here. So the next thing I would like to do is get a chicken pen. Now, I've got mods here for chickens because the chicken pens in the game are too expensive. So I had... Oh, that's... Hang on. Animals. Chickens. Okay. So, free range coop. I think it's this one here is the one I wanted, because we can get loads of chickens in there. So, a free range coop. Is it this one? Large chicken coop. You can get 720 in there. Yeah, that's the lizard one. That's the one I want. So let's have a look over here if I'm not in the way of it. Put it a bit away from the water because it's flatter there. Do you know what? We should have made the animal island, that island over there, because that's completely flat, whereas this one has banks around the sides in a lot of places. So let's try putting this chicken coop about here. I mean, eventually we might have another one right next door to it. There. Okay, let's go and have a look. So it's a free range chicken coop. I'm not sure what all these things are on the ground here, but we'll find out. Okay, and the next thing I want here is greenhouses. So let's have a look at that. Go back into construction, production, greenhouses. So we want the 10,000 euro ones. Now, as we look at this greenhouse, the spawn for... Actually, let me just get out of the way. I'm standing right where I need to put the greenhouses. Okay. Production. Greenhouses. 10,000. 10,000. So the spawn for lettuce or whatever is on the right hand side as we look at it. So if I can put this... Where do we come in? Over there. So I'll put this here so I don't get in the way of things coming and going from the island. I'll put it this way a little bit. And then I'll turn this one the other way round because the spawn point is then on the other side. We won't have any trouble getting to the lettuce or tomatoes. So I'll put that there. And then we could put two more. One here. I'll put it a little bit away. I'd like to get it completely in a line with that one, but I think that's the best I can do. So I'll put that one there. And then again we'll spin that around so we can get to the lettuce or whatever, and I'll put that one just there, and I think that's pretty good. So we can immediately, if we get into the lorry, which is here, the lorry needs to fill up with water. It's got some water in it, 7,000 litres. I'm not sure that's going to be enough. Let's back it up and get some water out of the lake. Are we in? Oh, we're in. Okay. Yes, I wanted to get some productions going immediate, like lettuce or strawberries or something, to get some money coming in. After we've done this, we're going to buy some land. I might also need a silo on the other island for what we're going to harvest on the land. But we'll come to that in a minute. But I did want to get animals early, and I did want to get productions going early, because one of the fields I'd like to buy has sugar beet on it, which well, I'll show you in a minute. But I've debated. Oh, come on. Right, okay, we're out. Yeah, I've debated just ploughing up the sugar beet, but I think we can make it work. It's obviously expensive to harvest sugar beet, but we'll come to that when we come to it. Let's have a look at our productions. Anyway, we've got productions now, and they are these ones here. The water, 20,000. Okay, so Let's do some skillful lorry driving now to get round to this one. I think we're going to have to go back and refill this whole tanker. I'm glad we got this tanker actually, because otherwise it would be a nightmare with little tankers and things. Okay, we need more water. Let's go and get more water. After this, we'll go and take a look at the land we want to buy. We're going to try and buy... Oh, I can see where we've been here actually. I'm going to try and buy land that's ready to harvest. And there are a few fields like that, so that will be fine. Okay, let's have a look at our productions to make sure that the water is full up in at least two of these things. Yeah, 20,000 in that one, 20,000 in that one, 20,000 in that one, 20,000 in that one, and the other one is around the other side. Let's see if I can spin it round without... Yeah, okay, that's fine. So I can put 20,000. We've got only 4,000 in the lorry, so we need to go and get some more. And then we can start producing, well, I'm going to start producing lettuce because that's the most, I don't know, the most prolific and most expensive thing that we can produce. But let's just get the water first and then we can start producing lettuce. Eventually, I'd like to be producing cakes, but that takes a lot of productions before you can do it. But we've already started on milk. We might have some sugar in a while, and that might pose a problem for us. I'm not entirely sure we should harvest that. We'll go and have a look at it in a sec. The thing is about that on the map, on this map, there are some productions already placed down, but there's only 5, and there isn't a sugar mill. So we'll have to find somewhere to put a sugar mill, and I wouldn't fancy putting one in this sort of rural area. This is not like an industrial area where you can just plonk it down in the middle. I think the French people around us would complain, and I would complain too. So we need to make a solution to that, find a solution to that. I think I have an idea, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's just get this water into the last greenhouse, and then we'll turn on production, and we'll have production. Might even have some lettuce produced. I don't know when, in the morning, but whenever. Okay, it's this one over here. Let's have a look at productions. 20,000. Yeah, it's going in here now. So brilliant. Alright then, so let's take this lorry back, spin it round, take it back over here, and then we'll come back and I'll go in the greenhouses. I like to go in the greenhouses. So I'll do that to start the productions. Okay, let's run over there. Okay, so yeah, we'll turn on lettuce and we will have it storing. Brilliant, that's fine. And then we'll go to this one. And we'll turn on lettuce and we'll have it storing. And then there's one just here. I think I should shut the door. I think I probably should shut the door, keep the heat in, even though it's a hot day today. Yeah, I'll shut the doors. I don't know, maybe those lettuce need a bit of ventilation. By the way, I might need to plough this whole field, but I think I'll probably do that off camera because I don't like these bushes. I think I'd like to get rid of the bushes, and I'd like to have a nice healthy field rather than something that says on it needs lime, needs ploughing. So I might do that in the video. Let's have a look at this lettuce storing. I don't know why that one wasn't done. Okay, all right, so that's good. We've got stuff producing already, but we don't have any chickens because we haven't got any wheat, and we don't have any sheep because we haven't got any grass, so we need to sort that out. First thing though is to buy some land now, and if I show you what fields I would like to buy, they are hang on a sec. Well, I wanted 72, which is sugar, and I wanted 69, which is I can't remember what it is now. I think it's soybeans. And 2 minutes ago I looked at 99 and it was a field full of wheat and it was ready to harvest, but I think it's been harvested in the last 2 minutes. I don't know how they did that, but they did it. So I don't want to buy. What's 98? Let's have a look at 98 and see if we can buy that. Soil composition growth is that, and what's the crop type? It's orange, which is corn, I think. Corn. Yes. Okay. So corn. Okay. I think we'll buy 69 and 72 at the moment, and they're ready to harvest, I think. Oh, they're near to being ready to harvest. Now, this is what I was thinking about with the sugar beet. I don't just want to sell things like, if I harvest something, I'd rather turn it into production and then sell it to, increase the amount we get for it. So sugar beet, I would like to turn into sugar. But if you look around the map, there's productions up here. There's 5 of them. There's one here. There's one here. There's one here. And there's also one somewhere else. I think it's hidden behind here, actually. There's 5 productions, and 2 of them are the sawmills, and we need a sugar mill, but we can't put it on one of our islands. That would just be obscene. I don't want to do that. So we need to find somewhere to put it, and I would like there are 2 sort of flat sort of areas, concreted areas where you can put productions. One of them is 6, but that is 262,000. But where we originally spawned, down here, this little area is 45,000, and we should pay that a visit because that is a flat concreted area that we could surround with trees to disguise it, where we could put productions. I think that would be okay to put productions there because there's nowhere else really we can put productions. But there's a nice sizable area here we can put, I don't know, a cotton mill and a sugar mill and oil, grain, whatever you want to put. So let's find something to harvest first then. So if we go back into here, growth, yeah, these are growing. I wish that was still available to harvest, but it isn't. So, okay, so what can we afford? We've got soybeans here and sugar beet here. And I think we should get on with harvesting stuff maybe in these 2 as well, 71 and 70, or maybe 66. Let's have a look. So how much is 66? 170,000. If we also buy that, that's going to be 310,000. If we also buy that, that's going to be 495,000. And we've got 711,000. So we could do that. I think we should get those 3 fields because they're quite large fields. And we need to do a bit of work on them. So we'll buy that. We'll buy that. And we'll buy that. And I think we should go and have a look at them and maybe let's go in this Massey Ferguson tractor. And what we should also do is buy a plough because we're bound to have to plough those fields. Where's the way off this? It's over here, isn't it? By the chicken coop. Yeah, we could actually put like more greenhouses here as well. We could put more everything here, but let's stick with what we've got. Let's go and look at our fields. So here we are at or near our fields. We've got 2, I think, this way, and also I think that this one on our, yeah, the one on our left, let's turn the engine off. The one on our left here we own, sugar beet. It looks big actually, it looks bigger than I thought when we looked at it on the map. So let's just have a little fly. Is that all our field over there? That looks quite big to me, but the yield bonus is only 23%. I'm a bit worried about that because I know that this is going to cost about 20 or 30,000 to harvest, but actually it's bigger than I thought, so it might be okay. Let's go and have a look at the other field. This is soybeans, yeah. Yield bonus 23%, so it's growing. It's still growing. Is it still growing? Yeah. So the other one that we own is that's 69 and 72. The other one we own is 66 down here. Okay. How do we get to that? Well, we just walk. Where is it? I've lost my bearings. Oh, we go to the right, and it's down here somewhere. Is it? Yes, 66. We walk across 69. Isn't that right near? Yeah, it's quite near to our farm. Yes, it's over here, but we need to plough it up now, I think. There it is. You can see it on the little map in the bottom left. Yeah, we need to plough it up. It looks quite big. You could get quite a lot for your money here, actually. Wheat harvested, needs lime, needs ploughing. That's fine. So. Oh, what's that over there? I don't think that's a production. No, it's just houses. Just houses. So I think what we should do is go back to the Massey Ferguson here, go to the shop and plough up the field number 66, I think it is. So let's go and get a plough. We don't have one at the moment. Okay, well, that's a nice drive back and forth to the shop. Let's get started with this then. I'll just double check. Let's stand on the field. Harvested, needs lime, needs ploughing. Okay, let's get on with it, and then we can start sowing our own. I'm not sure what we're going to sow, but we'll start sowing something as soon as we've got this lot ploughed. Okay, well this ploughing took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. There's still a little bit left to do. Let's just put the plough down. All the while I've been doing this ploughing, and the worker helped me too, I've been just worrying about the sugar beet that we have to harvest, how much money it's going to cost and all that kind of stuff, because I've got a place where I can put a sugar mill. There isn't actually one on the map that we can just buy, which is a shame. So the location where we can buy it is 40,000. I said this before, I think, but 40,000 for the yard, and I think it's 80,000 for the sugar mill. I'll have a look when we finish this bit of ploughing. This field is reassuringly big, actually. It did take quite a while to do all this ploughing, which is a good thing. Once we've got it all healthy and ploughed and limed, we can get a good yield off it. Very good yield. Okay, so I just want to see, before we do anything else, I want to see how much a sugar mill is. So let's go to production, factories, sugar mill. Sugar mill is 80,000 euros. That's what I thought. So it's going to cost us 120,000 to locate it and to buy the sugar mill. And then it's going to cost about 30,000 to actually harvest the sugar beet. So we're talking 150,000, but then we will have a sugar mill. So I'm thinking maybe on this field we could sow sugar beet. Okay, here we are back at the farm, and I was just thinking as we were getting here that we don't have any sheds or anything. We really need sheds to put our equipment in. It's going to all get rusty if it stays out in the field like this. It needs to be sheltered. I think I will get a couple of those easy sheds. So go to construction, sheds. Yeah, sheds, and where are they? Easy sheds, shelter with back wall. These ones at 10,000. Just a couple of these. They're fairly large. I think we need 2 of them. Where can we put them? We can put them, I think, just here, just away from the bank a little bit, just in case there's not flat land there. It's not telling me. It's annoying, actually. It's not telling me how much it's going to cost before I put it there. If it told me, I would know if there's any terrain editing going on when it puts it down. I'll tell you what I'll do is I will save the game and then I will put it down just in case it all goes a bit pear-shaped. Okay. Easy shed. Right, okay. Let's try putting one here. 10,000. It just cost me 10,000. That's fine. It didn't tell me beforehand, but never mind. And I'll put another one just here. There. Now we've got somewhere to put our equipment, which is what I wanted. So that's good. So this equipment on the Massey Ferguson can go in one of the sheds. It's funny how we started off with 1.5 million euros, and now we've got not much left. It's still 175,000 though. That's nothing to be sniffed at, but we do need to buy land and the sugar mill. Okay. Okay, let's put that in there, and also the front loader, because I don't want that on when I'm spreading the lime. So we have got the, can't remember the name of it, but we've got a spreader for lime over here. I'll move all my equipment later on, and I'm not sure actually about keeping the other Massey Ferguson one, the one with all the wheels on it. I wonder what that's worth. Let's have a look. It's a medium tractor. Is it? I think it's the MF3670. That's worth about, if we take it to the shop, it'll be worth about 90,000. I would like to get a telehandler. That's what I want. Yeah, I like this one we're driving now, the MF7726S. I'm not sure we need to keep this one. We'll decide that some other time. I need to go and get some lime from the shop. So I'll see you over at the shop. Okay, here we are. I'm not sure the capacity of this this Breedle lime stroke fertilizer spreader, but let's have a look. Oh, we can find out here, can't we? Obviously, tools, fertilizer. Where's the fertilizer? Oh, fertilizer spreaders. This is the one we've got. It's got a. I'm not sure what. Let's have a look at the one we've actually got. 9,000 litres. Okay, so we'll get 9,000 litres of lime. That's 2,000. So we get 4 of those. Well, we get 5 of those. Yeah, we get 5 of those. I wonder how our productions are doing. We've only got the greenhouses, but I'd like to see how they're doing. Where are they? Here they are. Lettuce, 34 litres. Okay, nothing spawning yet. That's fine. Maybe in the morning. Okay, so here we are. I just want to finish off the whole field now, and then we can call it a day. We haven't actually got anywhere to sleep at the moment, so I'll probably just have to wind the time on to get to the next day stroke month, but that's okay. So we just got a few bits and bobs. If you're like me and you're a bit OCD, you want to see all this, everything here covered in white lime. So I'm gonna try and do that for me and for anybody else who's like me. So I feel like we've got quite a lot done today. We started off on the animal island, and we've got the sheds for the sheep and the chickens, even though we haven't got the animals yet, but I think I will go and get some chicken food in the next episode, because I'd like to get the chickens young, and then eventually we can feed them from our own resources. You know, if we do some barley or something, that we can feed them. And we've got the lettuce production going. So we've achieved a few things today, and tomorrow hopefully we can be harvesting the sugar beet. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.